Good evening and welcome to Your Health or Mine. Felix here doing the show by himself, no JC. However, we do have a special guest, Shayna Frasco.
Shayna Frasco. Hi, how you guys doing?
Yeah, she came down here to talk about some fitness training and a variety of other things, right?
Yep.
Where are you from originally? Where are you?
I've been all over the place. I actually was born in Connecticut, lived there for 10 years, moved to Southern California, lived there for 3, and then moved to New Hampshire. And since then, I've been in the New Hampshire, Massachusetts area. And was there for the last 14 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was trying to listen
Here.
for an accent a little bit with her.
That's why I have no accent.
Yeah, so you've done now. Were you always into fitness? Did you kind of like get into it early on, or?
I was actually before I could even walk. I was attending professional bodybuilding weightlifting contests because my dad and my uncles were professional bodybuilders and weightlifters. So
Oh, wow.
I was kind of brought up around it, and I was always told like the junk food cabinet was our poison cabinet, and so
That's
from a young age I
Pretty
was
cool, yeah.
exposed to it.
Yeah, you're exposed to it.
And then at 16, when I could work, I actually worked at Gold's Gym behind the front desk and slowly got into the instructing, the personal training. I managed for a little bit, but I've always been in the gym atmosphere for the last 10 years.
You look like the kind of person who was like born in a gym. You know?
I was. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm always interested by how people like get into this kind of stuff. Like, for example, I grew up in the Upper West Side in the city, which is not necessarily like fitness kind of thing. All we did is play sports. Like I grew up in the projects, sports all the time.
Yeah.
And my stepfather is like a professor of like physiology and phys ed and a former like world-class javelin thrower.
Oh, nice.
Just, sort of random, you know.
I did track. I did.
Did you?
Yeah. I did mainly field events because I do hate running. But I did pole vaulting, and actually the year I was a freshman in high school was the first year they allowed females to compete in pole vault.
Uh-huh.
So I tried to learn it then. It's a little scary, but it's fun when you're that age. I guess you don't really have any fears.
Yeah.
But I did do track.
Well, I feel safer that the fact that we're probably not going to demonstrate that particular sport here. Because I noticed you did say, I was sort of surprised, but I had seen you do some boxing.
I did.
We could actually do some stuff here. I mean, do you think that's possible?
Yes, I have actually a couple secret surprises for you too. So I run 2 boot camps. First of all,
Okay.
One I've been doing for almost 2 years now. It's actually kind of my own business, and it's now at the Tyngsboro Sports Center in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts. And that's 2 nights a week, Tuesday and Thursdays. And with that, I did personal training before this, and I kind of brought some clients in, and then just word of mouth and promoting. I have a very successful high clientele now, and they're very loyal to me. They kind of followed me to this next location. And I have very good reviews from it because it's very non-intimidating at all for boxing. I wish when I was learning there was something like what I offer, because when I learned I was surrounded by professional boxers, males, and
Right.
I didn't care, but most girls do. So in my class, I'm going to show you just some basic stuff we go through. I could literally have
Is it all women? It's not.
Nope.
It's not women's class, right?
Nope, not my one in Tyngsboro. I do have guys in there. Sometimes, yes, I do.
Cool. Because I would even say, like, if I saw that here, I would take it. I would take some boxing. Yeah.
And guys, they're a little iffy at first, and then once they come in and they leave dripping sweat, they know I'm the real deal
It's
after
for real,
that.
yeah.
So I just train everyone very hard. But again, there's not anyone who couldn't handle it, which is why I'm very successful with it. And I've had all shapes, sizes, ages. My mom actually comes in and takes it.
Wow,
and
that's incredible.
I have from college to 40 years older than that.
Because anytime, I was telling you before the show, I do watch MMA stuff, and but the people that you just look at the people who are doing it, these guys and women are in shape.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're always like really cut up in their abs and stuff. So I'd be into it. I mean,
what I love too is that people don't realize or have nearly enough respect for fighters or know what it takes to even do a 3-minute or 5-minute round if you're doing MMA, but 3 minutes in boxing. And
It's exhausting, right?
I mean, so I have people do typically a minute round. If I have a big class, I'll go around. Everyone gets around in the pads and the heavy bag, and a minute round, and they're just exhausted. And then they're like, "Holy crap! This is what they do when they're in a ring or a cage." And,
right.
Which is what I'm going to kind of run you through. So
they wouldn't mind if I bought like a Red Bull or something in the ring. Would that be a problem?
Hang on 1 second.
Excuse me, but
Just keep your hands on.
Well, it's because they make fun of me because whenever I come in here, it's your health or mine. I usually bring an 8-shot espresso from Starbucks in here, and I'm like, is this really good for you or is this bad? Because people have a negative thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Associated. But
I drink coffee. I drink energy drinks.
Nobody's perfect.
I definitely love healthy food, and I preach nutrition, and I do nutrition counseling for some of the people I do personal training with, but I eat a lot. And the girls know that, and if you train hard, you can have a couple cheat days here and there, and I do love healthy food, like I said, and I know the right things to eat, when to eat, but I'll have my cheat days, and they'll be good cheat days.
Yeah, well, I believe in that because I feel like, first of all, there's a lot of people who are still sort of suffering from from eating disorders, and as a therapist, I see a lot of people who have anorexic tendencies.
Yeah.
And dieting is good, but not killing oneself, right?
No, not at all. And I had mentioned to you before this. A lot of people don't believe this until they see before and after pictures, which I would be glad to show anyone. But I was tiny my whole life, an athlete, but there was one bad phase. I'm sure we all go through it. And I was almost 50 pounds heavier than I am now. And
wow.
That's good to show people these pictures because I know what it takes. It's not like I have a girl come in and, oh, it's easy for you to say, and they get intimidated. And no, I know what it takes to lose almost 50 pounds, and I've kept it off for 3 years now. So
yeah, no, that's amazing that you could do that, definitely. So show me some,
right, cool.
something I can do.
So these will be our display, but I brought you a little surprise to make you feel very manly.
Oh no, you're kidding me. Pink gloves?
Yeah, I have black, green, everything, but I figured this would be fun, and you could get a feel for when guys come into my class. I do make them wear sometimes the pink gloves.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have other colors, or they bring their own.
I thought blue would be more of the guy thing, but just to show you that I'm not uptight about my masculinity, I won't put these on.
It takes a true man to wear pink.
That's right.
Take my jewelry off.
Wow. This is really cool. I don't think I've ever really had a pair of real boxing gloves on.
And so what I'll do is I'll show you a lot of classes. Like I said, there can be a walk-in beginner that has never put a set of gloves on in their life. And just for the workout, it's not like I'm throwing them in a ring or training for a fight. We're strictly doing it as a workout routine that could come in and learn basics and be totally fine with it. So what I'll do first, we'll have you push these aside. We'll have you mirror me. So left foot in front. Right foot in back, and you want to make sure that there's a little bit of space in between your feet, so you don't want to lose your balance if this back foot crosses over at all.
Okay.
You don't want to be getting pushed over into the sign right here.
Okay.
So you want to have your knees bent, kind of heel to toe action. Front foot is going to be angled towards the corner of this room, about 45 degrees.
All right.
Back foot to the side wall right here. And then knees are bent, body angled, elbows together and tight, and fists up. So we want to keep our hands up at all times. I won't hit you. We won't do any defense.
I was going to say, you're going to turn it to sock me? And the other thing is, would you hit a man with glasses? I mean, God,
Well, I don't really care what. It depends. Is there a reason to be hit? Then it doesn't matter.
If I'm in the ring with you, right, you're going to have to just knock him right off. Okay, all right.
So we'll go over our basic jab first. So let's just throw a jab straight out. Elbow stays in, like there's a wall here. Punch horizontal. I'm sure you've thrown basic punches before.
Yeah.
Oh, you're already trying to hit me.
No, I don't want to hit you in the back of the head.
All right, right back to the face. So let's just do a jab. Boom.
Boom.
Jab. Jab. So let's do a double jab. Boom. Back to your face. Boom.
Jump. Boom.
Good. So if I say double or triple jab, that's what you'll be doing.
Okay.
All right, let's do our right. So for this power hand, we want to be twisting. I know we can't see our feet right now, but we're going to twist like we're squishing a bug, or some people say cigarette. I've never smoked, but twist that toe all the way here. Knee,
right.
hip, shoulder, everything comes forward. Boom. Just kind of throwing that lung muscle into it. Here, still staying guarded. Your chin can almost touch your shoulder. Then right back to your face. So ready, right. Boom. Good. Back. Boom. Keep that hand up. I can see it in the reflection.
No, I think you know what's gonna happen when I do this in the ring. I'm gonna go like that and be so impressed, and I'm gonna get hit in the face.
You like this, right?
Yeah.
Shayna taught me. Boom.
So you're talking about, I see what you mean though, but it's like forward and then
right
protect.
back. Yep. All right,
Yeah.
so that's our 2. This is our 1. So if we were, I'll say 1, 2 to you. We'll do 1, 2. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Good. Again. 1, 2. Nice. Let's do 4. So you just add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 6. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So the highest I'll go with you is 10. You be good with that?
Yeah. I'm tired.
Right. Let's do one more thing. We'll just go over basics so we don't take up too much time. A duck, straight down, straight up. So I don't want you coming forward, backwards, none of that. Just like a mini squat. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Boom.
See, I don't really, even if I just stand up normal, that is a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because I'm only 5'6".
And then keep these up. So ready? Let's do, I'll tell you the 4. So if I was to say 4, duck, 4, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, duck, and then 1,
goose,
2,
3, 4,
Good.
duck,
You fine with that?
goose. Yeah.
So if I would say 4, duck, 4, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, duck. 1, 2, 3, 4,
duck.
Nice. Perfect.
All right, I like it.
And then let's see if we did a little thing at the end. Like if I have you do little non-stop punches, they don't have to be powerful. You're already breathing heavy.
I was gonna say
Maybe
when
get
is
into that Red Bull.
when's the tan? I mean, do we start tanning soon or do this?
Tan?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just it seems to get like a good workout.
Oh
way.
yeah.
Just laying down.
And then
now what?
at the end, we'll just do like little light punches, and then maybe we'll have you do little uppercuts.
Okay.
And then little hooks. And these are just lightly, not like perfect technique.
Okay.
So if you do little uppercuts, bring them up like this.
Like that.
Bring them under. Yep. And then if you do little hooks like this, pretend like there's body in between you. Little shots to the liver.
To the liver. Oh my God.
I'm brutal.
I know.
All right. So let's whip them up.
I have a feeling if I was in your class, you may have to do like CPR or something.
No.
I mean, I'm a tennis pro. You know, that's my thing, but I haven't like worked out like this for a while.
It's deceiving. People don't realize it.
I just sit on the bike and just kind of like watch ESPN, you know, that kind of thing.
And that's why, I mean, you'll see after this why I do fun things for cardio. I don't recommend cardio all the time, which a lot of girls think they need to do hours of cardio instead of strength training, but this is kind of like my form of cardio. So, ready? Hands up. And so we're going to go crisscross. So 1 goes here, 2 goes here.
Okay.
Let's just try basic right now. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. Keeping that back foot planted. You want to twist into this power hand.
Okay.
Ready to do a right, slow motion. Right. Boom. Follow all the way through like you're punching through this
I
gap.
see. And then like.
Boom. Back to your face. Boom. See what's happening? You lost your balance because your back foot crossed over. So bring it like right here.
I have a feeling I'm going to get my butt kicked.
Bring your foot like right here.
Oh, bring the foot up here.
Yeah. So ready? And then let's shift this way a little bit just so you don't hit the table. So 1, 2.
1, 2,
4. 1, 2,
3,
4. Keep your hands up. Elbows in. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep them up.
Jesus! I'm so tired. I'm so
Let's try
tired.
just a jab. We got this. We're almost done. Jab. 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 Where's this hand right now? Jab. Jab.
Oh, okay,
Jab.
right. Yeah,
All right.
Keep it up. I see what you're saying.
Keep it up. Let's just do the duck thing real quick. All right. 4, duck, 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Duck. And
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duck. And
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. Finale. Keep them up. Little light punches.
1, 2, 3, 4. Duck.
No. Little light punches.
Oh,
No ducking. All right, bring them under. The little uppercut I showed you. Like you're doing some little bicep curls. Flip them all the way around. Under. There we go. Hooks. Open it up. Like we got a body in between you. Ready? 5 seconds. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
Oh my God. This is wow. That's really see. And but you
No, to keep, I mean, I don't know, we weren't timing it, but how long that was probably only maybe not even a 2-minute round. And
that was 2 minutes.
isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I had a feeling this was going to be like this because, but I noticed how the way you do it is you sort of be like, oh, you just sort of do a little bit at a time and you just sneak it up on the person.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, they're going
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 duck, and I am See, I'm tired.
Nice work, though.
But I would love
Nice
to
job.
lose like 5 pounds, and I'd probably, if I did that, I'd probably, like easily, right?
The cool thing is, too, you don't really think about it as working out. You're just thinking of your next punch or what I'm saying. So when the girls do rounds with me and then they're dripping sweat after, they didn't, oh my gosh, I was just working so hard, not even focusing on what I was doing,
right.
So.
I mean, it's satisfying also to punch,
Oh, yeah. It's a great stress reliever. It's addicting.
Yeah.
'Cause where else can you go and just...
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm into like, punching people in the face, but I mean, that just feels very, it's not going to hurt anybody.
Nice job.
Whew. Well, maybe we'll have you on in like a couple
We'll do a full
years
boot
or
camp.
something. No, you know what I want to see is I want to see you do this when JC comes back.
I would love to.
He's, first of all, he's young. He's like 10 years younger than me, almost 15. And he likes, a lot of working out and stuff, but you'll see, it'll be fun because I'm just gonna get to make fun of him when he does that, and you would just be like,
It's pretty tiring, right?
yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
Wow.
the other, I didn't mention earlier, the other place that I run my boxing boot camp now is actually closer to this area, the Boston area, in Wellesley, Mass, and that's Katie Boyd's Misfit Club. And she's kind of well known right now because she has her own hit TV show, national TV show on Style Network called Wicked Fit. So I actually met her on the show. I was just a featured extra in a gym scene and working out, and then they realized I taught a boot camp. And
Where did they film that?
In Wellesley, right at her.
Oh, in Wellesley.
Yeah, it was filmed
Okay.
right at her gym. It's a reality show, so it's cool there though.
That's great.
She has a lot going for her, and that place is going to probably blow up and very successful. And I love going there. That's on Monday and Wednesday nights at 6. So.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, this
cool.
is kind of opening up a new area for me. I don't know about the color. I'm not sure.
That's what actually made me think the Misfit Club is all about pink. They actually train pageant girls there.
Oh, really?
So that's kind of fun when I have pageant girls and strap them some gloves on and get them going.
Yeah, because I notice when I'm watching MMA, I don't see like the guys, putting on the pink gloves and
No,
not
they did a
doing
breast cancer thing though.
Oh,
Say.
that's right. Breast cancer is the pink ribbon and everything. Wow, that's cool. Well, we still got a good like 5-10 minutes or so. So, one thing I wanted to do is because I see it's showing up in the picture a little bit.
Yeah.
Is just move this a little bit more out of the way because it's
My face has been blocked this whole time. I'm just kidding.
a little bit, a little bit. But fortunately, it was only in the dark, and so that was good. So tell me a little bit about what do you have coming up? I mean, what would you want people to kind of watch out for, either on YouTube or television, whatever. I mean, whatever you can say. Of course, I know certain things are private.
There's a few things that I'm under contract and they're not confirmed yet, but it's a big national show about competing, and I think you saw the YouTube link for that.
Right.
So hopefully I can announce that soon if we get a final call back, but we've made it pretty far so far, my boyfriend and I. So waiting on something there. That's not fun if I can't tell you much.
No, that's okay. That's okay. And people can look it up. People can look it up. Look up your name, right?
Yes, Shayna Frasco. But there is another MMA show I'm actually out for right now on Spike TV, which I'm waiting to hear back from. That's a hosting position, and then the Brazilian butt lift videos, which would be filmed in New York. And then I didn't even tell you this, I don't think, earlier, doing an event for Sony as a promo spokesmodel for them at the Grammys in February.
Really?
Yeah. And then I am doing a print ad for them as well in New York this month for Sony.
Wow, that's great. Now, you mentioned New York. I couldn't let that go without saying that,
Yep.
Born and raised.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, 103rd in Amsterdam.
Oh, no. Are you
Oh,
a Yankees fan?
Well, we're just about out of time. No. You know what? The reason why I can say that is, no, I'm not.
Okay, cool. I was like, how did you?
100%.
You're hosting in Boston.
Yeah, no,
You're
I
Fenway.
mean, people would like literally come
Yeah,
over
right?
here and start throwing things at me. No, and JC
That's
too.
what all these Red Sox fans are. I'm just kidding.
You see the people who are jogging by.
Yeah,
That's
right.
pretty funny. But no, I switched over about 5 years into it. I've been up here 25 years. So I
Awesome.
switched every single team to
Really?
Boston. Yeah,
High five.
Patriots
Power
Saturday
to back.
night
There you go.
against Denver.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so I have no problem. I mean, you know, you can get beat up. Speaking of that, you know, people could put on gloves and just like knock your head off if you say you're from, you're like a Yankees fan.
Oh
or
yeah, they're
something.
pretty brutal at Fenway. I went to a Celtics Heat game in Miami though, December 27th, and it was different. Not
Did you-
having all my Boston people with me, but the Boston fans that were there, that were sitting near us, were just as crazy as any other Boston fan, and they didn't care. They were in that arena, and so that was interesting.
In fact, you just reminded me. My dad had taken me. He still had lived in New York City. He took me to the new Yankee Stadium
Yep.
to see not the Yankees and the Red Sox, but the Yankees and somebody else. And I wore my Boston cap just to see like what
yeah.
sort of experimental. I almost got the kicked
Yeah,
out of
people
me.
take that stuff pretty serious.
Yeah, the people were like, "You're wearing the wrong hat, buddy." And
Yeah.
really, and I was like, "No, I was born here. You know.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm a New England girl, but I'm not gonna beat someone up because they have a Yankees hat on. Like,
That's good because
you Yankees fan? Like, no.
Yeah, no, I don't know why they take it so seriously. So you got these different things coming up.
Yeah.
You're actually involved in a lot of things at the same time. I mean, how do you juggle that?
I don't know. People say I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I still kind of think of that I have no clue. I am weird when it comes to if I have like open space or open time. Like, not time is money, but time is like more opportunities and, I have these 3 hours free this day. There must be something I can do with it. So, and that's why, now I actually, I work at a preschool during the day and I'm a teacher full time and fitness is my passion and I got my degree in communications, TV and radio. So I would love to do that, but I'm not going to do something when I have a college degree and not work full time. So
Right. Now, do you get preschoolers into boxing right
no,
away?
none of the parents know
Right.
really too much I do that. Some of the moms have asked me about my boot camp, but I don't go around saying
I just taught your little
that's what we do in gym
6-year-old.
class. I teach the 5-year-olds how to punch.
Oh my
No.
God, you imagine.
So-
But the thing, one thing my dad had also taught me he got one of those old-fashioned punching bags. This is about 20 years ago.
Yep.
But that he always say, like, you can get out if you really are, mad
Oh yeah.
about something. You can get it out. And you're not hurting anybody. You just,
I love it.
So I think it's a great.
Girls say it's a big stress reliever, and the reason I actually started this is because so many girls wanted to learn, not to fight, just to put on a set of gloves and be able to hit something, and not like have the exact proper technique to go in a ring or anything. And they were so intimidated when I was in Chelmsford at the Gold's Gym there, which is where Mickey Ward has his place upstairs, and I was a personal trainer there. And the only boxing room was that one where all the pro boxers were, and girls were so intimidated to learn it there that when I wasn't doing training there anymore and they still kept contacting me, I just thought, why don't I open a private boot camp where they're not intimidated, it's not in a gym, no one can see what they're doing, and
Yeah.
they love it.
It's so original that, I have heard of the kind of thing before, but only like you're the second person that I've ever,
Good.
met. And the first person on the show who's brought like
Nice.
boxing gloves.
Yay.
It's good. It's good, even though I'm still can't breathe fully.
Well, you did well.
But I like it. I think I would be, after a little while, I think I would be kind of a natural because
And there's some girls in there that you would come into my class and think they're experts and they've only been there for 3-4 weeks and they pick it up like that because.
But I don't want to, I couldn't and I don't know if I could punch like a woman in the face.
No, we don't do any sparring.
Okay.
I've been asked. Some of the girls
say.
like, can we spar? I'm like, no, I'm not throwing headgear or being responsible for that. So
I was going to say.
no, we have a heavy bag and the pads.
Yeah, because it seems like it would definitely be, I know there's some of the guys get really knocked knock
I've
pretty
done
hard.
defense work with some guys, and I like sparring. It's fun, but I would never host any sparring matches, so I don't want to be responsible.
Come to
for
my
that.
sparring class where women,
Yeah, I want like pulling a hair or something going on under
or
those
like
headgear.
couples, couples will come in here.
Oh, I would totally
Yeah,
do that with my boyfriend. We've had wrestling matches.
Really?
Yeah, I've choked him out. He'll be really pissed. I
Oh
mentioned
my
that.
God! Choked him out. This is like, I don't think I knew what I was getting into, but no, it's funny. It is actually funny sometimes. So-called coincidences. I know we have. I think I saw that it was like a minute or two left.
Yeah.
But that I've been watching this stuff for like a long time, and my girlfriend was like sort of she just sort of like humors me, but she doesn't go for it. And now the next thing you know, like we're doing like boxing and MMA on the show.
Cool.
I don't know if it's a total coincidence.
Have her come sometime.
She probably would. Yeah, I tell you one thing she would be into is even just like she's losing weight and doing stuff through she has an elliptical at home, and it's working, but it's still I'm sure
No
that
strength training.
It's not. Yeah,
Not toning her muscles.
It's really tough. Doing that.
Gotta turn fat into muscle.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of girls, don't weigh yourself. Go by your inches and body fat percentage. I don't even weigh myself. It's very discouraging. You can gain muscle and still drop some sizes.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
You know what she's doing?
Word of wisdom.
Well, she's doing Weight Watchers.
Okay.
And she likes it just because of the whole like a little more systematic. Points and that kind of thing.
Something to keep it. Yeah.
She's a lawyer, and maybe a little more like that. But like I said, this kind of. I have a feeling. See, my problem with weight loss is it has to be like, in like 20 minutes. I have to see like immediate, results.
Most females are like that too. I'm going to Vegas in 3 days. I want to lose 10. What? You're coming to me now? My wedding is in a month. I forgot to tell you. This is the size of my dress. Oh, yeah, let me just get on that. I'm not like God. I don't know.
Well, we only have 10 seconds left. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Shayna, that was great. We'll see you guys in another month,
Had a blast.
We'll bring Shayna back.
Good job.
Thanks a lot.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.